So it's November, and that means that open enrollment is underway for year 2 of Obamacare. And the law, it turns out, according to Gallup, is less popular than ever. Look at this poll. And no wonder that we're going to look at it in just a second, that we're learning that the White House was knee-deep in deception to get this law passed with help from economist Jonathan Gruber, one of the architects of that law. And now here comes the poll for you. This is a Gallup poll, and we have not seen numbers like this, folks. 37% approval number for Obamacare. 56% disapprove. Chris Starwalt joins me now, Fox News digital politics editor. The number just keeps creeping higher and higher on the disapproval side. And no doubt, Jonathan Gruber's comments cannot be helping it, Chris.
Well, it can't be helping it, especially if what the lie was about, which is that you can, as we talked about, give away free stuff and save money by giving away free stuff. If, in fact, not only is government paying more money, but individuals are paying money and they're seeing premiums go up and they're seeing disruptions in their care and their coverage, being deceived on that point. And remember, the president himself a year ago had to admit that he had deceived us on liking what you get to keep, keeping what you like in terms of your insurance and your doctor. No, that can't help.
Yeah, so what's going to happen now? I mean, Republicans will be in control of Capitol Hill come January. So they're going to keep going at this. There's one Congresswoman, Renee Elmers, who wants to basically pick it apart piece by piece. The White House is going to have to defend this bill vociferously, and it's going to get tougher, their credibility, in light of what we've got on tape now.
Well, their credibility is pretty much at room temperature now. There is not a lot of there's not a lot of credibility in their credibility, but it won't be what House Republicans do or don't do, or what hearing, or what grandstanding, or how mad or how not mad they are. The law itself contains many ticking time bombs that Democrats delayed past first the 2012 election and then the 2014 election so that they could get reelected and keep the Senate. Whoops. Then we will see in the months to come, as the business mandate goes into effect and employers are dumping their workers either off insurance entirely and into Obamacare, or shifting people's hours, laying people off. We've got all of that. We've got the individual mandate that's coming into effect. We have new premium disruptions. We have new premium spikes. Those things are going to be what cause trouble for the law.
It's a great point, Chris, because so much of this law hasn't even been felt yet. And only 37% of people like it. Let's take a look. And I just want to tell viewers at home, this looks like a full screen that's got a lot of words on it. But it's really important to understand this because, as Chris has just so rightly pointed out, none of this has even been felt yet, OK? In 2015, you're going to get the individual mandate penalty to rise. In 2015 as well, the employer mandate will go into effect. Remember, they postponed that for political reasons, as Chris just pointed out. 2016, the risk corridors and reinsurance run out. Those are the things that helped the insurance companies so they wouldn't have to pay too much if they actually had to cover things when people got really sick. 2017, non-compliant plan extensions end. And 2018, the Cadillac tax, which sounds like, you know, kind of a fancy car, it starts hitting employers as well, because if your plan is too good, the employer's going to have to pay extra for it as well. I mean, nobody's even felt any of this stuff yet, Chris.
And you know what? The biggest one looming on the horizon for this law is the United States Supreme Court is getting ready to hear a case that could totally blow this law apart, shred it. So the question is, not whether there are going to be changes to the law. Because you remember a year ago, we were talking very much, Democrats were saying, oh, we're going to fix what's wrong with the law. We're going to fix it. We're going to fix it. Well, all that talk has gone away. Fixing Obamacare has gone away. Now it sounds like Nancy Pelosi and others talking about a goal line stand to protect Obamacare. Well, that's going to be really hard if the Supreme Court starts blowing up big provisions of it and these other things come out that are unpopular. So there's going to be a real fight between the president and other members of his party about what you do with this law that is so ungainly, so unpopular, and was passed by means of deception.
And you know what's really tough? Because while all that's going on, people are getting their bills, they're going to the doctor, they're trying to get an appointment, they're being told they need to fill out 500 forms, and they're left really in a very precarious, difficult, confusing situation, which really doesn't seem fair.
No. Well, you know, here's the thing. It always sounds good in theory when you're sitting around with a bunch of eggheads or a bunch of political consultants and you say, well, 4 or 5 years from now, a bunch of bad stuff is going to happen to some people, but then on the other side of it, it's all going to be better. This is basically the unified Gruber theory of politics. You'll blow some people up, but on the other side, it's going to be better for everybody, and it's fine. Well, that's all well and good until you get to the moment when you have to start inflicting the pain on the individuals to get to where you're going. That becomes very unpopular very fast.
Yeah. Unfortunately, people aren't stupid enough or dumb enough to not know that some of this is happening to them.